things got way more complicated than people expected. Most thought the drama between Remy Ma, Claressa Shields, and Papoose had already faded, but Remy had other plans. Late last night, she surprised everyone by going live on Instagram, flipping the whole story and throwing Claressa straight into the spotlight this time, not as a misunderstood woman, but as someone at the center of a growing scandal. Remy didn't just talk. She came with receipts, screenshots, voice notes, and even times, not just a random fling. He's allegedly someone from the industry and connected to Papoose's circle. That detail changed everything. Any sympathy Claressa had earned quickly disappeared. Papoose looked completely heartbroken. He later posted an emotional message that had fans sending him messages of support. This wasn't just regular relationship drama. It felt personal, painful, and layered. Remy wasn't trying to defend herself anymore. She was making sure the truth, or at least her side of it, was out in public. If Claressa thought she had any advantage, it vanished in minutes. Once the live started, people rushed in. Over 40,000 joined almost instantly. It began with a black screen and Remy's voice saying, "I hope y'all saved your sympathy for someone who deserves it." When she appeared, she didn't dress up for the camera. Just a hoodie, no makeup. That calm energy made it clear. She meant business. She didn't waste time. "This ain't about defending myself. This is about telling the truth," she said. Then she turned her camera to a laptop screen and played security footage of Claressa entering a luxury apartment building in Atlanta at 2:36 a.m. A man walked in behind her. According to Remy, it was Coach Drea, former fighter and someone who's been close to Papoose for years. He's also the same guy who's been commenting flirtatiously on Claressa's posts. That alone shocked viewers. Next came a voice message, which Remy claimed was from Claressa to Coach Dre. The woman in the recording said, "I told you, he's too emotional. You understand how I move. That's why I'm here." It sounded confident, like someone who didn't expect to get caught. Then, Remy shared a series of text messages. Though the names were blurred, the meaning was obvious. One message said, "He think I'm still training? You got 45 minutes before I head back." The response? Doors unlocked, like always. Viewers were stunned. The number of live viewers crossed 70,000. Even celebrities started watching. Remy delivered one more punch with a line straight into the mic. "You want to wear the crown, sweetie? Handle the scandals that come with it?" And then she showed a screenshot of a shared calendar between Papoose and Claressa. One entry read, "Miami Recovery Weekend, C." Alongside it, she shared a DM from someone claiming they worked at a Miami hotel. Remy shut her laptop, stared into the camera, and ended with, "You can't play house with a man you're not finished cheating on, period." She didn't yell or cry. She didn't have to. The evidence did all the work. Suddenly, Claressa wasn't seen as a victim anymore. The internet started viewing her as someone who played more than one game at once. People who had just been defending her changed their tone. Everything Remy showed was laid out like a carefully planned case, not just random screenshots. Her live wasn't just gossip, it was a strategy. While all this unfolded, people were wondering where Papoose was. He didn't jump in the comments or post anything shady. It was just a black screen with white text. You think you know someone, then you see what they really stand. Next to "When No One's Looking," a throwback photo of him and Remy at the Grammys, holding hands, smiling. No caption, just the memory. Fans immediately reacted. Some joked that he was in his Drake era. Others just felt bad for him. Claressa, still nothing. No response, no reposts, just silence. And people noticed. Her quiet was seen as guilt. At the same time, internet users started playing detective. Their Instagram stories showed similar hotel wallpaper. The clues lined up. Then a screenshot of a supposed message from Papoose to Claressa leaked. It read, "I told you I left my marriage for truth." It confirmed that Papoose didn't just walk away from Remy on a whim. He thought he was stepping into something real. Meanwhile, Claressa locked her comments. She posted a picture at brunch with the caption, "Unbothered, unbooked, and unavailable, icon status." Claressa was on the line, telling someone, "Remy, don't matter. I run my own name now." Fans took that as disrespect. That only added fuel to the fire. Then someone claiming to be close to Coach Dre commented under a viral clip from Remy's live. They said Claressa had been playing both men and that Papoose wasn't the only one she misled. That comment alone got over 14,000 likes. People started asking if there was a third man involved. Was this ever about love? Things spiraled fast. Claressa's face disappeared from a major sportswear campaign she'd joined just 2 weeks earlier. Insiders said the brand didn't want to be connected to the scandal, especially since they focused on family-friendly marketing. Her contract, reportedly worth $250,000, was now on pause. As for Papoose, he stayed mostly silent, but his Spotify page showed something new, a track called "Lost Loyalty," of Claressa and Coach Dre, seen laughing together in Atlanta just days after the drama exploded. They looked unbothered. The caption on the blog post said, "She don't even care, Pap played himself." Fans turned on her quickly after that. Old tweets praising loyalty were now being used against her. Finally, an anonymous Twitter account, claiming to be Claressa's former assistant, posted a thread. They even shared what they claimed were DMs and planning screenshots. One message stood out. He was a campaign that hit fans hard. People felt like he had been used, not loved. And while that sentiment spread, Remy posted an old clip of Papoose rapping about choosing loyalty over fame. No words, just the video. Fans said everything that needed to be said in the comments. Claressa still didn't respond. No post, no statement, nothing. And at this point, Instagram story, "I'm not in the business of breaking homes. I'm in the business of fixing broken people." It came with a shirtless gym selfie. Comments off. But instead of calming things down, it backfired fast. Memes took over. One showing a bulldozer demolishing a house with his quote plastered on top. The internet wasn't buying it. They saw a man flexing while everything around him burned. Meanwhile, real-life consequences kicked in. A music blogger claimed Papoose pulled out of a studio session with Fat Joe and Scram Jones. No reason was given, but insiders said he just wasn't mentally in the right space. Fans connected the dots. This wasn't just internet noise, it was affecting careers. Old interviews resurfaced of Remy talking about loyalty, and fans replayed Papoose's bet tribute calling Remy his queen. The love had been real. That's why this cut so deep. It allegedly showed Claressa on a FaceTime call not with Papoose or Coach Dre but another man. She wore a hoodie and casually said, "Paps, two emotional guys like him always self-destruct." People guessed it was a well-known producer Claressa had been seen with before. Now, the question wasn't if she cheated, it was how many people were involved. Claressa, once painted as misunderstood, now looked calculated. Remy added fuel with a meme of herself sipping tea, captioned, "It's crazy when the truth finally stops knocking and kicks the door in." Then came the moment that changed the mood completely. Papoose posted a 2-minute video from his car. No fancy edits, just raw honesty. "I stayed quiet, hoping what I saw wasn't real," he said, "but I didn't leave a queen just to be used as an image boost." He ended with a message to anyone going through it. Don't lose yourself being somebody else's come up. It hit hard. Within 15 minutes, blogs picked it up. Celebs reposted it. Charlemagne called it real. Taraji and Angie Martinez added their support. People felt his pain. Claressa finally posted, but it was underwhelming. Just a vague tweet. "Lessons learned. Heartbreaks happen. I'll grow through it." No names, no responsibility. Her silence started to look like guilt. Then a new twist: someone leaked a screenshot of a signed NDA with Claressa's name and a signature from Anthony Tone Baxter, a music producer tied to Remy's former team. Fans exploded. A Venmo payment from Claressa to Tone also leaked. With the note for the flight, internet detectives built full timelines connecting names, places, and dates. It didn't look like chance, it looked like planning. Papoose posted a quote, "You don't always get closure. Sometimes you just accept the truth and keep walking." Remy reposted it, adding, "And sometimes you make sure they don't rewrite the story without you. Game over." Claressa stayed quiet, but rumors began swirling. Was she turning all this into a docuseries called Damage Control? If true, it meant she wasn't hiding. She was flipping the mess into money. Remy's only response, one word: predictable.